Hustle and tussle here, talking sport. We are here to discuss the big fight coming up. Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Give me your thoughts on that and your opinion.
My opinion, I'm just so happy this fight came over the line and Spence Crawford. A few years ago, I thought this fight will take time getting made, and
Maybe never happen.
yeah, but they marinated it well, and it's happening now. And it reminded me of a 1980s fight, Alexis Argula versus Aaron Pryor, and that was a war, and they even had a rematch down the line. And this is one of those fights, just like Errol Spence was saying, the 80s, 90s. It bring back that feeling, I believe, on July the 29th.
Explain the excitement for the fans though. We've been waiting so long and now we've finally got it.
Yeah, the excitement is all it's hit the ceiling because in the end of the day, like it's just a big fight, and I'm happy for it, and I believe the fans are happy for it, like, and they love this fight, and if whether you Spence fan, Crawford, or even a boxing fan in general, you're gonna love this fight, and you have to tune in, and it's a good fight.
It's the best fight and the best. Obviously for the undisputed title. And this year's been a good year in boxing. We've had Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Now we have this fight. Obviously, there's talks of the heavyweight tournament happening in Saudi Arabia. So this could be probably the best year that boxing has seen in a long time.
100%. I believe 2023, this could be the best year. I think the last few weeks we had some brilliant matchups. Just like I said, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Even on the weekend, Teofimo Lopez
You
versus
even had Haney versus Lomachenko.
Henry versus Lomachenko. And we had the fight that was meant to happen a few years ago is happening this year. It's a special year for boxing, especially in sports. And that's what boxing is arguably number one sports in especially like UK is becoming bigger. So it's brilliant. I'm just so
And the
happy.
rematch clause makes it even better because now we get to see two of these fights, don't we?
We get to see two fights, in July and maybe December, and it's going to be two absolute good fights. It could go either way. Um, I don't quite know who's going to win this fight, but if they have to, maybe I don't know, at the moment, and it's a good fight.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good fight. Obviously, it's hard to say who would win. It's like one of those fights where you'd say one guy by points, maybe the other by knockout. It's like one of those, but then either guy could do either one. So, like Crawford could either knock out or do a decision over Spence. Spence could either knock out or do a decision over Crawford. Both guys have many ways of winning, and that's what excites me about this fight coming up. And obviously, just to find out who is the best is every boxing fan's dream because you could find out who's the second best in the division, the third best, but you want to find out who's number one, and this is the fight that answers. And both guys have great resumes. Like Terence Crawford has a good resume, 140 pounds, even 135 pounds. He beat Ricky Burns. He's beaten Sean Porter, Amir Khan, Kell Brook. So there's some good wins he's got there. He even beat David Avanesian, who's a good fight in his last fight. Errol Spence Jr., obviously, he's faced many world champions and obviously took belts off all of them. And recently, his UGAS win was brilliant. So, and then these fighters, I look at these both fights, they deserved to be here at the pinnacle of the sport in a big super fight and on pay-per-view. And obviously, reaction to the press conferences, they were entertaining as well.
Yeah, you're right about press conference because normally Terence Crawford, when he's with ESPN, they've done a good job with him, but I see him more trash talking, especially on this big fight, and I see him going back and forth, and I felt like he's got to be off the batter of the press conference.
Oh, he definitely did. Crawford won that press conference.
Yeah, definitely, and he got being the head of Errol Spence, but obviously it don't change the result of the fight because that's the fight, but definitely I like what Terence Crawford is doing, and I think more people, if they never heard of Crawford or don't know familiar with him, they will be now in the future.
Definitely. And obviously, it's a good fight. Predictions will probably give more nearer to the fight.
Yeah.
But we can expect a war. We can expect a fantastic fight. And that's the main thing. And as fans, you can't complain now. Can't complain. We've got it now. Two fights as well. So it's what's perfect, to be honest, for the sport of boxing. what is happening with these fights, and obviously we look forward to it. And both guys deserve to be there at the top. Both guys deserve to be at the pinnacle, and the winner will be the one that deserves to be the best, pound for pound, maybe the best fighter in the world. I think Terence Crawford and Usyk are my best pound for pound fighters in the world. I got Usyk 1, Crawford 2. If Crawford wins this, he goes to number 1. If Spence wins this, he'll automatically go to number 1. So it's brilliant.
Yeah, whoever wins will have a legitimate argument of number one because they'll be undefeated and undisputed. And in Crawford's case, two-weight undisputed, and Aaron Spence obviously be undisputed for the first time. So both guys will have arguments, and they're brilliant fighters.
Mayweather Pacquiao sort of fight again.
Definitely, is this like Mayweather Pacquiao level fight? You know, like the unification, and yeah, big fight, big money fight. You know, and I believe it definitely hit a million in America, if not more so.
Well, great fight coming up. And that has been Hustle and Tussle talking sport, discussing boxing, the big super fight, Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford. We look forward to it. Give us your thoughts and your opinions, and thank you for watching this video.